These folks do not want to give me my endorsement.
Listen, seeing you got ritualistic.
Good morning, you guys. I got my Starbucks. Right now, I'm on my way back to where I trained at for my CDLs. And I have to go pick up my certificate. Now, before I start my job, I have to have my HazMat endorsement and my doubles and triples endorsement. My doubles and triples was one of the first tests I took when I decided that I wanted to get my CDLs. And I failed it. I don't know why I failed it. Now that I know what I know, I'm like, girl, you failed that. For your class A, you need to take 3 tests. Your general knowledge, your combination, and your air brakes test. I feel like if you can take your air brakes test, you can go get your doubles and triples endorsement as well, because they're literally the same exact test. So I don't understand why I failed that, but oh well, I'm gonna go take it again. I gotta take my HazMat. Now with the HazMat, as some of y'all know, like when February 7th, 2022 came about, a lot of rules regarding to CDL changed. So some of the rules for HazMat changed. I don't know all of the rules. Some of those rules do not apply to me because I got my CDL permit before February 7th. But I'm still gonna follow the protocols because I just don't know if they apply to me or not. One of the requirements was that you had to do some sort of ELDT training with for your HazMat, and I did that on the computer, but the place that I trained at only has proof of that. So I'm going to pick that up, and as well as my CDL certificate saying that I did like so many hours of CDL training. So, but the paperwork that I'm going to pick up, it doesn't just cover me for the company that I'm with. It doesn't cover me for the DMV that I'm going to take my test at. It covers me, like, say if I decide to switch jobs, I can show them proof that I went through CDL school by showing them that certificate. So that's one of the reasons why it's very important. So yes, I'm on my way there. It's about a 45-minute drive.
And it goes a little something like
Y'all, I'm so pissed off right now. So I took my doubles and triples test and I was able to pass, right? But they won't let me take my HazMat, and their reasoning is because for HazMat you have to go take your fingerprints test or whatever, however you want to say it. And I did that back in February, and they said they have no, they have no proof that I did my fingerprints. And I'm like, I got the email right here that I did my fingerprints, and she says that there's no proof. So I went to the place where I went and got my fingerprints done, and they said, oh well, it only lasts for 90 days. Well, right now I think it is around 90 days since I did it. And I'm like, that is ridiculous, because I was like 4.5-5 weeks into my CDL school. So that's crazy. So the lady gave me a 1-800 number to call. So I called the 1-800 number. She said my fingerprints last for 5 years, and that possibly they sent my fingerprints to the state office instead of the local DMV. Which, okay, that makes sense. So I'm trying to figure out if I should go. She told me I could do one or two things: go to the state DMV and go take my test, which is probably about 30 minutes away from where I live, or I can call them and tell them to send it to the local office. But I kind of don't want to go to my local office because the lady acted like she had an attitude, and I don't feel like dealing with that. So now I'm trying to figure out what I'm finna do. I'm not going today because I'm stressed out. At least I passed my doubles and triples though. So I got one endorsement. Yay! Yeah, I think I'm finna call them and see what they say. See if they can send it down to my local office. But I just really don't feel like sitting in that DMV again. But I'm gonna be sitting either way, so I guess it don't make sense. I mean, I guess it don't really matter. I don't know. I'm frustrated. Good morning. Sun is shining. It's gonna be a good day, y'all. This line is long. I think y'all already know where I'm at. I feel like the videos I posted, I'm always in the car, and I don't like that. So I'm trying to get versatility around here, okay? I'm about to go into Starbucks, get me something to drink, of course. Y'all, I gotta stop. This is really breaking my pockets. But I'm gonna go into Starbucks, get me something to drink, and then you go ahead, Lily. And I am going to take my HazMat test, but at a different location. So yeah, that's my main goals for today. Starbucks and HazMat test. I feel like I've always been a good driver. I haven't had a wreck since 2013, and it wasn't my fault. I've never had a wreck that was my fault. But I feel like I'm a good driver, and I feel like with me learning how to drive a truck, a tractor trailer, it made me a better driver.
And it goes a little something like.
That's the Nissan Stadium where Tennessee Titans play. It goes from that side to that side, just in case anybody's curious. Y'all, I've been driving around for like 20 minutes looking for parking. Let me tell you something. If you come to Nashville, Tennessee, there ain't no parking anywhere. You better, I don't know what you got to do. You better Google something and pre-plan before you come to Nashville, because there ain't no parking anywhere. People, in general, people in Tennessee don't know how to drive. It's crazy because I've met so many people from different states that say Nashville has the worst driving, and I'm like, you know what? I'm used to it, and I'm not from Nashville, so it must be a Tennessee thing. Don't nobody here know how to drive. They just feel like they can just move anywhere without turning on their blinkers or signaling or anything, and it's just so crazy. So now I have an 8-minute walk, not 8-minute drive, an 8-minute walk to get to where I need to go take my test. And if I get in here and these folks tell me I can't take my test, I'm gonna be really pissed off. So I'm so mad. And then I'm over here like, I ain't the one to judge nobody, but it's a lot of homeless people over here. And I'm a female, and I'm gonna be walking around with a purse and a folder full of my personal items. And I'm a little scared, but I got a pocket knife. So, yeah, I got my pocket knife right here on my keys. And I will whip this thing out in 1.2 seconds. Play with me if you want to.
Blessings on blessings on blessings. Look at my life, man, that's lessons on lessons on lessons. I treat the beat like it's a reverence. I tell the truth like, Father, forgive me. These are all my confessions, man. This wasn't luck, it was destined.
I drove around for 20 minutes and walked for 10 minutes just to be at the wrong place. I'm probably another 30 minutes away from where I'm supposed to be at. So now I gotta go back to my car. I paid for parking. I gotta go back to my car and drive to my next location. I feel like I'm in Grand Theft Auto or something. All right, y'all. So update. I'm so pissed. So I went to a whole hour away from where I live to go take my HazMat test, for them to tell me that they don't see my fingerprints in the system either. I'm so mad. So I called TSA, and they told me that they see my fingerprints in the system, so that what they're doing is they're going to resend it over again, and it's going to take about a week until it's completely sent over. So hopefully in a week I will qualify to take my HazMat. If I don't, then I'm going to give up. But for some reason, I don't want to give up just because, first of all, I paid $80 for my fingerprints. Don't nobody got $80 just to throw away. And then second, like, it's a great, what word I'm looking for? Like, it's just a great, was I supposed to go that way? I think I was. It's a great asset to have on your license. And then I need it for my job, of course. But I don't know. I'm so frustrated. I don't even want to talk to nobody. Like, I literally wasted all this time driving around Nashville where no one knows how to drive just for them to tell me that I gotta wait a whole nother week. So yeah, that's what I got going on today. I'm gonna end the video here. I will update y'all on what happens next week. What's today? Today's Thursday. So I'm gonna go take my test Friday. Which Fridays are really bad days to drive. But I'm gonna go take my test Friday. And we just gonna go from there, y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you for everyone that's subscribing, listening to me run my mouth. I'm always in the car. I need to do more videos outside the car. So I know that gets boring. At least it gets boring to me to edit it. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Oh yeah. Whoop. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And tell a friend and tell a friend. Okay? Okay.